Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Competitive Botany. In this video, you are going to see important MCQs from genetics part 2. Okay, so let's see the questions. Let's see the first question. Which one of the following phenomenon leads to a aneuploidy? Options are improper division of centromere, desynapsis, asynapsis, non-disjunction. The correct answer is non-disjunction. Why? Because during meiosis, chromatids do not separate and they are failed to reach two different poles. So one cell receives two chromatids. That is called non-disjunction. So that leads to aneuploidy. So let's see the next question. Ankan breed sheep or short-legged sheep observed by, which is a mutational variety. Seth Wright observed an unusual short-legged sheep in the flock. So which was beneficial. Why? Because it could not cross the fences and damage the crop. So let's see the next question. Identify the chemical mutagens from the following: mustard gas, colchicine, EMS, dimethyl sulfate. All of these are chemical mutagens. Let's see the next question. Which one of the following discovery provided a strongest evidence for the chromosome theory of heredity? So the options are discovery of sex chromosomes, discovery of polyploidy, discovery of giant chromosomes, discovery of supernumerary chromosomes. The correct option is discovery of sex chromosomes, because discovery of sex chromosomes provides the strongest evidence for the chromosomal theory of inheritance. So the answer is discovery of sex chromosomes. Let's see the next question. Linkage was first observed by. Options are Bateson and Punnett, Muller and Stadler, Jacob and Monod, Beadle and Tatum. So the correct answer is Bateson and Punnett. Bateson and linkage was first observed by Bateson and Punnett in sweet pea, nothing but Lathyrus odoratus. Let's see the next question. The main difference between luxuriance and heterosis is that luxuriance is, so options are an environmental phenomenon while heterosis is a genetic phenomenon. Observed in self-pollinating species while heterosis is observed in cross-pollinating species. An evolutionary accident brought about by complementary action of genes while heterosis is an expression of superior adaptation. So last option related to sterility while heterosis is related to fertility. The correct answer is, so luxuriance is an evolutionary accident brought about by complementary action of genes while heterosis is an expression of superior adaptation. So let's see the next question. The mutagenic effect of X-rays is studied in Drosophila by. Options are Stadler, Muller, Morgan, Hugo de Vries. The correct answer is Muller. Let's see the next question. The first induced mutation in barley and maize, that means plants, produced by. Options are Stadler, Muller, Morgan, Hugo de Vries. The correct answer is Stadler. Let's see the next question. So which one of the following pairs is not correctly matched? Inbreeding depression, heterozygosity; hybrid vigor, heterozygosity; apogamy, fertilization; male sterility, cross pollination. So you have to identify not correctly matched thing. Okay, so apogamy do not involve fertilization, so the answer is apogamy, fertilization. So let's see the next question. Hybrids are hybrids. So options are produced by in vitro fusion of gametes with full nuclear genomes of the two parents, with full nuclear genome of one and partial nuclear genome of the other parent, with nuclear genome of one and cytoplasmic genome of other parent. Here you have to remember hybrids are also called as cytoplasmic hybrids, containing the genome of one species but the cytoplasm of the other species. So the correct answer is fourth one. Let's see the next question. Raphanobrassica is an. So options are autopolyploid, allopolyploid, aneuploid, polyploid. So Raphanobrassica, which is consisting 36 chromosomes, so the haploid number is 9. So that is produced by the scientist Karpichenko. He made the cross between Raphanus sativus and Brassica oleracea. Okay, so which is having 36 chromosomes in it. The haploid number is 9. So that's why which is an allopolyploid. Okay. So let's see the next question. A yellow and round seeded pea plant is crossed with green and wrinkled seeded pea plant, and F1 of this cross is back crossed to homozygous recessive parent. So the progeny will appear in the ratio of, options are 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1, 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1, 9 is to 3 is to 4, 12 is to 3 is to 1. So you have to remember here, when F1 hybrid is crossed with a recessive parent, the cross is called as test cross. So the ratio of dihybrid cross will always 1 is to 2, 1 is to 1 is to 1 is to 1. Okay. So let's see the next question. Gossypium hirsutum is an. So Gossypium options are allohexaploid, allotetraploid, autohexaploid, autotetraploid. So which was produced by Beasley. So he made a cross between Gossypium herbaceum and Gossypium raymondi. So the answer is, it is an allotetraploid. Okay, it is an allotetraploid. Let's see the next question. So match the list 1 with chromosomal aberration, list 2 designation. Okay, so we are going to match the list 1 with list 2. Okay, so one chromosome pair extra to the normal complement. Okay, so 2 chromosomes extra present. 2n plus 2 is related to tetrasomic. Okay, remember, so one chromosome extra to the normal complement, that means 2n plus 1, which is related to trisomic. Okay, so one chromosome less than a normal complement, so which is related to minus 1, 2n minus 1, nothing but monosomic, called as monosomic. One chromosome pair less than the normal complement, that means 2n minus 2. Two chromosomes are less, that is called as nullisomic. Okay, so the option is CABD. Fourth one is the correct option. Let's see the next question. Raphanobrassica produced by. So already told you. So Raphanobrassica is produced by Karpichenko. He made the cross between Raphanus sativus, that is radish. He crossed this plant with Brassica oleracea, cabbage. So he made a cross between two different genera, you have to remember. So the diploid number of hybrid is having 18 chromosomes in it. By colchicine treatment, he produced Raphanobrassica. So that's why it is an allotetraploid consisting 36 chromosomes in it. Okay. So let's see the next question. Crossing of F1 heterozygous with the homozygous recessive plant is known as. So already told you, when F1 hybrid is crossed with the homozygous recessive parent, that cross is always called as test cross. Okay, so let's see the next question. If changes occur in entire sets of chromosomes are called as, options are aneuploidy, euploidy, polyploidy, octaploidy. The correct answer is euploidy. Okay, let's see the next question. So chromosome doubling can be done by, so options are colchicine, esinaphtine, viratrin, all of these. The correct answer is all of these. So all these chemicals are used for the chromosomal doubling. Okay, so next question. Which one of the following condition or sets of conditions is essential for successful exploitation of heterosis? So options are high yield, male sterility and high heterosis. High heterosis is a method for commercial production of hybrid seeds. Here you have to remember heterosis is nothing but hybrid vigor. Okay, the correct answer is high heterosis is a method for commercial production of hybrid seeds. Okay, let's see the next question. Monozomic 2n minus 1, nullizomic 2n minus 2, trisomic 2n plus 1, tetrasomic 2n plus 2, or polyploids, aneuploids, euploids, haploids. The correct answer is they are aneuploids. Let's see the next question. So a trivalent structure may be formed during meiotic prophase in options are trisomics, tetrasomics, monosomics, nullisomics. The correct answer is trisomics. A trivalent structure may be formed during meiosis is nothing but trisomic. Okay, so let's see the next question. In humans, trisomics has deleterious effect result in. So the options are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Fragile X syndrome. Okay, so you have to remember here what is Down syndrome first. Down syndrome is nothing but trisomy of 21st chromosome resulting in non-disjunction during gamete formation. So that is answer is Down syndrome. Okay, so next question. Haploids are considered better genetics stock because they require only half of the nutrients. They are best for cytological studies, grow better under all conditions, form homozygous individuals on diploidization. So the correct answer is they can form homozygous individuals on diploidization is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. A diploid population having individuals with different chromosome numbers arranging to form 2n plus 3, 2n minus 3 is a. Options are polyploids, autoploids, aneuploids, tridiploids. Already told you these are comes under the category aneuploids. Okay, so because a loss or addition of single or many chromosomes to its genome is called aneuploidy. Okay, so let's see the next question. Trisomy of 13th chromosome results in. Options are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Pattern syndrome. So the correct answer is Pattern syndrome. Pattern syndrome is a serious and a rare genetic disorder. It is having an additional copy of 13th chromosome. So it is also called as trisomy of 13 chromosome. So the Pattern syndrome baby grows slowly in the womb and have low birth weight, and also the baby has many serious medical problems. Okay, that is called Pattern syndrome. So let's see the next question. In sickle cell anemia, an amino acid substitution is. Options are valine by glutamine in or alpha chain, valine by glutamine in beta chain, glutamine by valine in alpha chain, glutamine by valine in beta chain. Okay, actually sickle cell anemia is caused by a single base substitution of glutamic acid by valine at the 6th position of beta globin chain of hemoglobin molecule. So the answer is glutamine by valine in beta chain. Okay, so here RBC becomes sickle shaped, so they are not able to carry sufficient amount of oxygen from lungs to the total body. Okay, so that is called sickle cell anemia. Let's see the next question. The terms linkage and crossing over coined by. Options are Mendel, Bateson, Morgan, Karl Correns. So the correct option is Morgan. So let's see the next question. So the genes for eye color and size of the wing in Drosophila are located on the same chromosome. They can be separated by. Options are non-disjunction, hybridization, linkage, crossing over. The correct answer is crossing over. Crossing over happens during meiosis. It is an exchange of genetic material. You have to remember. Already explained you in the previous video. It will occur between non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes, results in recombination chromosomes. Okay. So due to crossing over, only recombinants will be formed in the progeny. You have to remember. Okay, so let's see the next question. When a maternal and paternal chromosomes of a homologous pair carry identical alleles at the same locus, the organism is. So here I want to explain you one thing. So you know what are homologous chromosomes. So this is one homologous chromosome. This is, so these two are homologous chromosomes. One is came from mother, that is nothing but maternal chromosome. One is come from father, that is nothing but paternal chromosome. Okay, so these are the homologous chromosomes. Here the question is, if they carry identical alleles, for example, here the capital T present on maternal chromosome and capital T present on paternal chromosome, same locus, identical alleles present, that condition is called, what he is asking about it. Okay, so the condition is nothing but, answer is homozygous condition, or that organism is referred as homozygote. Okay, so let's see the next question. What is the probability of genotype small t in F2 progeny of the selfed F1 plant? So the options are 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 1 by 2. So let's see the answer. In a monohybrid grass, capital T, small t is F1, which is allowed to selfing generally. So to get F2 progeny, among the progeny, capital T obtain one plant. So with this capital T small t genotype obtain two plants. So again capital T, small t plant, small t genotype plant obtained, plants obtained, only one plant obtained. Okay, so the probability of genotype small t is 1 by 4. The correct answer is 1 by 4 is the correct answer. So let's see the next question. X0 abnormality or monosomic chromosome results in. Options are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, criminal syndrome. So answer is Turner syndrome. So it is also a chromosomal disorder in which a female is born with only one X chromosome. That's why X0 chromosome, X0 abnormality is also called as X0 abnormality or monosomic chromosome. Simply, the symptoms include short stature, infertility, heart diseases also. Okay, so in here the female is born with only one X chromosome. You have to remember that is nothing but Turner syndrome or X0 abnormality or monosomic chromosome. Let's see the next question. In a typical monohybrid grass, percentage of F2 resembling the homozygous dominant parent genotypically. Okay, so as I told you for 31st question, the same answer also here also the same answer. So 25% is the correct answer. So when a yellow color seed producing pea plant is crossed to green color seed producing pea plant in the progeny, 146 yellow seed color producing 153 green color producing plants are obtained. So actually this cross is called as the answer is test grass. Okay, the answer is test grass. The ratio equals to 1:1 ratio, so it is a test grass. When F1 hybrid is crossed with recessive parent, it is called test grass ratio. The ratio of test grass of monohybrid grass is 1:1. So the answer is test grass. Let's see the next question. Super males is a syndrome known as. So they are consisting XYY in their genome. So that's why this syndrome is also called as XYY syndrome. So which is characterized by extra Y chromosome. This syndrome is also called as Jacob's syndrome. The answer is Jacob syndrome. Let's see the next question. Chemical mutagens produced by. Options are Stadler, Auerbach, Muller, Hugo de Vries. The correct answer is Auerbach. Let's see the next question. Find out base analogous mutagen. Options are 5-bromouracil, ecreflavin, ecridin orange, ethidium bromide. So the correct answer is 5-bromouracil is a base analogous mutagen. Let's see the next question. So Drosophila has 4 homologous pairs of chromosomes. What is the number of linkage groups in the female? So the genes present on single chromosome generally do not tend to separate. They inherit together from parent to the offspring. This phenomenon is called as linkage. Okay, so generally the linkage groups in an individual is equal to haploid number of that organism. So the answer is 4. Let's see the next question. Morgan prepared chromosome maps of the following organisms. Options are Pisum sativum, Lathyrus odoratus, Enothera and Linium, Dolichos and Kazanus, Drosophila and Ziames. The correct answer is Drosophila and Ziames. Let's see the next question. First induced mutation was developed by using. Options are colchicine, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, X-ray, gamma rays. The correct answer is X-rays. Okay, so let's see the next question. Mendel had no idea about. So options are independent assortment, segregation of alleles, dominance and recessive of alleles, linkage. The correct answer is linkage. So actually he has chosen 7 pairs of different characters. They are present on different chromosomes. That's why he succeeded. Because they are showing independent assortment. That's why Mendel have no idea about linkage. Let's see the next question. Mobile genetic elements in maize were discovered by. Options are Baltimore, Corona, Borlaug, Clintock. The correct answer is Barbara McClintock is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Which one of the following statement is correct? Crossing over within the inversion loop of. Options are heterozygote paracentric inversion produces duplication and deficiency. Heterozygote paracentric inversion produces dicentric bridge and eccentric fragments. Heterozygote pericentric inversion produces all the normal gametes. Heterozygote paracentric inversion produces dicentric bridge and eccentric fragments. The correct answer is if crossing over if crossing over occurs within the inversion loop, it will result in dicentric bridge and eccentric fragments. So fourth one is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. We have to match the list 1 with list 2. Okay, so I'm going to match the list 1 with list 2. Loss of chromosome is nothing but deletion. Okay, so transfer of a broken segment of one chromosome to the related chromosome. Transfer, you have to remember, that is nothing but translocation. Okay, so reattachment of broken segment of chromosome in reverse order, you have to remember reverse order. So reattachment of a broken segment in reverse order is nothing but inversion. So particular chromosome segment repeated, that is nothing but duplication. Repetition is nothing but duplication. Okay, so the matching is very easy. So the correct answer is CBDF. First one is the correct answer. Okay, let's see the next question. Here also we have to match the list 1 with list 2. Okay, so I am going to match list 1 with list 2. So chromosome maps were constructed by Morgan. Okay, so D. Checkerboard developed by Punnett. Father of genetics, Mendel is referred to as father of genetics? Who coined the term genetics? Bateson coined the term genetics. Okay, so pioneer of mutation breeding in plants, actually Stadler. He is the pioneer of mutational breeding in plants. So the answer is third one, DAEBC is the correct answer. Okay, so next we are going to see the next question. Colchicine is a chemical mutagen causes. Options are structural changes in chromosomes, gene mutations, numerical changes in chromosomes, multiplication of genomes. So the correct answer is multiplication of genomes. That means it is generally used for chromosomal doubling. Next question. In pseudoallelism, the genes are, options are functionally allelic and structurally non-allelic. Structurally as well as functionally allelic. Structurally allelic and functionally non-allelic. Structurally as well as functionally non-allelic. The correct answer is functionally allelic. Pseudoalleles are functionally allelic and structurally non-allelic. Okay, that's why they are called as pseudoallelism. So let's see the next question. Consider the following statements regarding linkage. So here we have to pick the correct statements. The linked genes are located on the same chromosome. Crossing over between linked genes is rare. Linked genes are always inherit together. Linkage affects the percentage of homozygosity following hybridization. So let's see the correct answer. A and B statements are correct statements. Production of androgenic haploids using tissue culture technique was reported for the first time in, options are Datura, Solanum, Capsicum, Hyoscyamus. The correct answer is Datura. Let's see the last question. In humans, red-green color blindness is recessive and sex-linked, while albinism is recessive and autosomal. A marriage between two homozygous parents, a normal visioned albino woman and a colorblind or normally pigmented man, will produce children. So here I am going to give you the answer with explanation. Okay, so normal visioned albino woman married with colorblind normal pigmented man. Okay, albino woman, albino disease is nothing but which is a autosomal recessive disease. Good, remember. Okay, so colorblindness is a sex linked inheritance. It is carried with the sex only. Let's see. So will the correct answer is they will produce all phenotypically normal vision and have normal pigmentation, because listen carefully, color blindness is a sex linked and color blind will transferred to the color blind X chromosome will transferred to the daughter only in F1 hybrid, but she act as a carrier. She will transfer the disease to his son, that means to the next generation only. Okay, because it is sex linked, it will not expresses in the F1 female parent. Why? Because it is sex linked, will appear in the F2 generation only, you have to remember. So when coming to the albino woman, she is recessive individual, also transfers the recessive gene to F1 generation, but it will not expresses in F1 generation. Why? Because F1 individuals are having heterozygous condition. That means there is another chromosome with dominant gene. That's why here in F1 generation also it will not expresses. So the answer is F1 in the next generation, F1 will produce all phenotypically normal vision and have normal pigmentation is the correct answer. Okay, hope you understand.